Alright, here we are, trying to help you guys here big time on a repair. This is the second time on this washer pump. The part number is 3394. That's the number that was on the old pump, which is this LP116 you get sometimes, although watch out for those. This pump, what happened is a scrubby somehow got sucked down into here. A little green washer scrubby that I don't know why these are put in the laundry. Those will no longer be put in the laundry after this. But anyway, it was sucked down in there. Well, what happens is to keep from destroying your motor, this is made to round out. There's two square edges on this fitting, and this spins the impeller, of course. Well, when something stops the impeller, you don't want the motor to be destroyed, so this rounds out. Well, you clear the obstruction, and this is what I ended up doing, is I put the thing back in, and it did wash out some of the water, but not all of it. So you can't have water still in the bottom of your thing, so you got to replace your pump. If you take your obstruction out of this and think, oh good, I'm fine, and put it back there, well, you should check this, because if this is rounded out, it's done its job and saved your motor. Now you got to order another one. Step 2, ordering another one. Do not order the cheap one. Deceptively similar. This I just pulled out. I went and took the whole thing apart again and had to remove this because it looks very much like this, doesn't it? Well, what difference does it make, the tone of color, you say? Well, and there's a nice new fitting there. Size is the same. There's no numbers on this, you'll notice. When you're looking at images of these, there are no embossed numbers. Raised letters, okay? That's a sign it's a cheap pump, in my opinion, from the research I've done. Alright, so you put this in, drains the water fine, but during the wash cycle, when it's not draining, horrible sounds. Makes me cough imitating it. Anyway, alright, we'll get back to that in a second. What you will need, sharp edges. If you're not going to take the cabinet off, you darn well better wear your gloves, because before I got several cuts when I jumped in the beginning, and man, I was lacerated pretty good, just because it's a tight space and you need these gloves on. Channel lock pliers and a light source. If you're going to be laying under there, you better have a light source, which is what I did. I tilted the cabinet. You don't have to disconnect the hoses, the water hoses. I just turn the water off, pull the drain out of the drain thing at the top. We'll go over there and I'll shoot a little segment of that. And here's what I'm talking about over here. In order to tilt this to get to the pump, you are going to, I would suggest, turn the water off, because I believe you're probably going to get a trickle down in there while the hoses are disconnected, while you have the pump hoses disconnected. So turn off your water supply, hot and cold. Pull this thing out of here, because when you tilt it, you'll stress this. Mine, these hoses have plenty of play. Alright, I got a paint can right there. So I pull my rug out of the way, I pull this out, I don't know, maybe 1.5 feet. Okay. And then I tilt it, I put the paint can under that one corner. I had plenty of room to work under there. Anyway, back to this. This is the bad pump. The good, you may hear in the background, my machine is washing real nice now. No sounds. Because I pulled, this is the old one, as I said. And this is the so-called, you know, as good as OEM. $9.03 on eBay, shipped. I should have known, I fell for it. Okay, you're going to see these on Amazon too. They're like 8 on Amazon, $7.99, and there's 50 of them. I wouldn't buy it, because you're going to regret it. But I thought, what is the difference in these after I pulled them out? And I thought, I bet you, looking at this impeller, it looks rubber. And you feel it, and it is. It's soft. It's rubber. This one, hear that? That is hard plastic. That sucker is made of cheap, hard plastic. Does it sweep water out? Yes. But does it vibrate and make noise? Yes. So if you don't mind it making noise, go for the cheap one. This one I put it in an offer, I got it for 18 shipped. Okay, I mean, it's not, this is the old one, but it looked exactly like this. It had a new part number on it. The 3363394. It's a little bit different than that, but it's the same pump. And the bag had the number. This is the bag the other one came in. I was a stickler. I bought a sealed one. I got it for 18 shipped on an offer. I think they're 25. Buy it now, right now on eBay. But that's the one you want to get. And it will have the rubber impeller in it. I don't know how you can. Maybe you can ask the seller, is the impeller rubber? That is bad. See? I do the same thing. I hear nothing. Because that's nice soft rubber. It doesn't vibrate against as it's spinning. So don't buy one of these things. Alright? Anyway, I think the only other thing that I would suggest is having this thing to catch your water. I saw people catching water. I had to towel myself. Well, I happen to have a flat one of these. When you undo your pipes, you're going to have some water come out. I happen to have these flat things. Perfect. It just drain in there. Either that or just have a towel. It's not a ton of water. It's some water. If you have a big beach towel or something, it'll soak it up. Boom, you're done. Alright, so that's the lesson. Don't buy the cheap one. And if you do buy the cheap one, it's probably going to be noisy. Or where, I don't know what would eventually have happened to this, but, you know, it did flush the water out, so you're going to get the job done. But for about 4 minutes during the wash cycle, it's very loud as this thing vibrates or buzzes against the side. I'm not sure. I think, you know, I don't know the exact process of these pumps, how they work, but it vibrated really bad. Alright, so that's it. Gloves, channel lock pliers to undo the hoses, light source, buckets, new pump, OEM pump. Do not get the crap. Alright, end of lesson. Good luck, and I hope this saves you some time.